Emma by Jane Austen is a quintessential Regency novel that delves into the complexities of social class, relationships, and self-awareness. This article provides a comprehensive analysis of the novel, including a synopsis of the storyline, an exploration of its themes, a critique, and the historical context in which it was written. Emma revolves around Emma Woodhouse, a wealthy, beautiful, and somewhat spoiled young woman living in the village of Highbury. The novel opens with Emma's close friend and former governess, Miss Taylor, marrying Mr. Weston. Emma takes credit for their union and is emboldened to continue her matchmaking efforts despite her father's objections and the warnings of her friend, Mr. Knightley. Emma soon befriends Harriet Smith, a sweet but naive girl of unknown parentage. Determined to improve Harriet's social standing, Emma persuades her to reject a proposal from the respectable farmer Mr. Martin and instead sets her sights on Mr. Elton, the village vicar. However, Mr. Elton is more interested in Emma, and upon her rejection, swiftly marries another woman, exposing the flaws in Emma's matchmaking endeavours. The arrival of Frank Churchill, Mr. Weston's charming and flirtatious son, further complicates matters. Emma finds herself intrigued by Frank, but their relationship is fraught with misunderstandings and secret engagements. Meanwhile, Jane Fairfax, a reserved and accomplished young woman, comes to stay with her relatives in Highbury, drawing Emma's jealousy and suspicion. As the story progresses, Emma begins to realise the limitations of her understanding and the consequences of her meddling. Her misguided efforts to match Harriet with various suitors only lead to heartache and confusion. Eventually, Harriet falls in love with Mr. Knightley, prompting Emma to recognise her own feelings for him. In the novel's climax, Frank Churchill's secret engagement to Jane Fairfax is revealed, causing turmoil in Highbury. However, the resolution brings clarity and reconciliation. Emma and Mr. Knightley confess their love for each other and become engaged, while Harriet accepts Mr. Martin's renewed proposal, finding happiness in a union based on mutual affection and respect. Themes: social class and status. One of the central themes of Emma is the rigidity of social class and status in Regency England. Austen examines the nuances of social hierarchy through the relationships and interactions of her characters. Emma's initial snobbery and her attempts to elevate Harriet's status reveal the superficial values of the society in which they live. The novel critiques the limitations and prejudices of the class system, highlighting the importance of character over social standing. Marriage and matchmaking. Marriage and matchmaking are pervasive themes in Emma. The novel explores the complexities and motivations behind matrimonial alliances. Emma's misguided attempts at matchmaking serve as a commentary on the societal pressures and expectations surrounding marriage. Through the eventual unions of Emma and Mr. Knightley and Harriet and Mr. Martin, Austen advocates for marriages based on mutual respect and genuine affection rather than social ambition. Self-awareness and personal growth. Emma is also a novel about self-awareness and personal growth. Emma Woodhouse's journey from overconfidence and meddling to self-discovery and humility is central to the narrative. Her character development is marked by her growing awareness of her own flaws and the impact of her actions on others. Mr. Knightley serves as a moral compass and catalyst for Emma's growth, guiding her towards greater self-understanding and maturity. Gender and power dynamics. Austen subtly addresses the gender and power dynamics of her time through the interactions and relationships in Emma. The limitations placed on women's autonomy and the societal expectations of their roles are evident in the characters' lives. Emma's independence and assertiveness challenge traditional gender norms, while her ultimate realisation of her need for Mr. Knightley's guidance reflects the complexities of gender dynamics in Regency society. The illusion of control. The novel also explores the illusion of control and the unpredictability of human relationships. Emma's attempts to manipulate the lives of those around her are met with unexpected outcomes, highlighting the futility of trying to control others. Austen underscores the importance of humility, adaptability, and the acceptance of the limits of one's influence. Emma is widely regarded as one of Jane Austen's most accomplished novels, praised for its intricate characterizations, witty dialogue, and keen social commentary. The novel's strength lies in its detailed portrayal of the protagonist's growth and the complexity of her relationships with those around her. Austen's characters are richly drawn and multifaceted. Emma Woodhouse is a flawed yet relatable protagonist whose journey of self-discovery is both engaging and insightful. Mr. Knightley's integrity and wisdom provide a compelling counterpoint to Emma's initial impulsiveness. The supporting characters, such as Harriet Smith, Frank Churchill, and Jane Fairfax, are equally well developed, contributing to the novel's depth and richness. Austen's critique of social class and the limitations of the marriage market is both subtle and incisive. Through Emma's misguided attempts at matchmaking, Austen exposes the superficiality and rigidity of the social hierarchy. The novel's exploration of gender dynamics and the constraints placed on women adds further layers to its social critique. Austen's prose is characterized by its wit, elegance, and precision. Her use of free, indirect discourse allows readers to access Emma's thoughts and feelings, providing a deeper understanding of her character. The novel's humor and irony are seamlessly woven into the narrative, making it a delightful and thought-provoking read. Pacing and plot. Some readers may find the novel's pacing slow, particularly in the early chapters where the plot centers around Emma's daily life and social engagements. The lack of dramatic events may be perceived as a drawback for those seeking a more action-driven narrative. Emma's character. While Emma's flaws and growth are central to the novel, some readers may find her initial arrogance and meddling behavior off-putting. Her privileged position and lack of self-awareness can be frustrating, though her eventual growth and maturation provide a satisfying resolution. Limited scope. The novel's focus on the relatively insular world of Highbury may be seen as a limitation. While this setting allows for a detailed exploration of social dynamics, it may not fully capture the broader societal changes and challenges of the Regency era. Despite these criticisms, Emma remains a beloved and influential work, celebrated for its insight into human nature and its enduring relevance. Emma was published in 1815 during the Regency era in England. This period, spanning from 1811 to 1820, was marked by significant social and cultural changes. The Regency era was characterized by the transition from the Georgian to the Victorian era, with shifts in social norms, fashion, and cultural values. The rigid class structure of the time is reflected in Austen's portrayal of the various social ranks in Emma. The landed gentry, represented by characters like Emma and Mr. Knightley, held significant social and economic power, while characters like Harriet Smith and the Martins occupied lower social standings. The novel's critique of social class and marriage reflects the broader societal concerns of the time. The Regency era also saw the rise of the middle class and increasing emphasis on wealth and status. Austen's exploration of the marriage market and the pressures faced by women to secure advantageous marriages highlights the societal expectations and limitations placed on women during this period. Women's limited opportunities for financial independence and the importance of marriage as a means of securing social and economic stability are central to the novel's themes. Jane Austen herself lived during the Regency era, and her personal experiences and observations of society informed her writing. Born in 1775 into a moderately affluent family, Austen was acutely aware of the social dynamics and constraints faced by women of her time. Her novels, including Emma, often reflect her keen insight into the lives and struggles of women in Regency society. Emma by Jane Austen is a masterful exploration of social class, relationships, and personal growth. Through the journey of its flawed yet endearing protagonist, Emma Woodhouse, the novel delves into themes of social status, marriage, self-awareness, and the illusion of control. Austen's witty prose, intricate characterizations, and incisive social commentary make Emma a timeless classic that continues to resonate with readers. Jane Austen's legacy as one of the greatest novelists in English literature is firmly established by works like Emma, which continue to captivate and inspire readers across generations. Through her keen observations and masterful storytelling, Austen provides a window into the intricacies of the human experience, making her novels as relevant today as they were in the 19th century. We hope you enjoyed this bite-sized guide to Jane Austen's Emma. Let us know what you think of the book in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and check out our other videos. You'll become a literature expert in no time.